Wow, days. I've never seen anything like it.
That's a hefty watch. Hello everyone, another watch logistics episode. It's becoming a bit of a trend. We bring content and then we're also incorporating an unboxing. And this is a pretty special unboxing because I've been waiting for this thing for over a year. But I'm just gonna unbox it so you guys can see what it is and I'll talk you through it as we get there. And I have Daniel with me. How are you, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm happy to be along and see you unpack this thing.
Yes.
I just used pass it to me to have a feel and
yeah, it's very light. It's very light. Yeah, so I was a bit nervous because when I got it, I go, wow, that's light. And then I forget, normally when they pack these boxes, they give all these air pockets. Now we're squeezing logistics, talking to watch logistics. So to make the box feel lighter than what it is, they put these air pocket. I think they might be even be filled with some helium or something that makes the thing feel light. Something like that, don't hold me to it. But they do have that effect. But once you actually take that out and you actually handle the actual box, then you feel the weight.
Wow.
Either that or we're just drunk and we drank too much vodka or something.
Yeah.
But first, what's on your wrist?
Oh, yes. As shown in our last video.
Which we haven't launched.
No, not yet. By the time you guys see this, it will be launched. This is a squall. Or squally?
Squale.
Yes.
A squale sounds a bit more fancy. Italian, right?
Yeah.
Squale. No, squall.
But this beautiful watch that La bought for me, you can check out the review. It's absolutely stunning. I've been wearing it every single day. I had the little thing out. I fixed that up.
So you had the crown unscrewed.
Yes.
And
I didn't have the technique.
Yes. And lucky that I spotted it, and because had you gone and watched your hands, you would have ruined your Salida SW200 movement in there.
Good thing I'm unhygienic.
By the way, this box has been sitting in my office for over a week after waiting for over a year. And I've been looking at it. And don't think for 1 minute that I didn't want to jump into this and rip it open and see what it is. It's because this person on my right, the person behind the camera, didn't have any time to push the camera button for me, so I had to wait for them to find time. They do have a lot of stuff on, as you guys would have seen from our YouTube channel, been launching a lot of things. So there's a lot of work, but yeah, I've been waiting for over a year, finally arrives, and I had to wait another week. It's finally, got you guys to sit down and to film this.
I think it was a goal of ours. We wanted to build the anticipation. Good things come to those who wait. It's
no,
gonna be even.
No.
I tried.
This is DHL. I don't know, man. Like, you know what? I don't want to be a hater because you're a competitor, right? But this is Express Division, so we don't actually do this side of the logistics business. So they're a competitor. Clearly, they're a competitor. They're much bigger than us. They're much more powerful than us. And this is a division that's Express Parcel Division, which we don't handle. So, you know what? I'm quite cool talking about it and talk them up. Again, this is similar to the Christopher Ward transit time. Pretty much as soon as they told me the watch is ready, I've made my final payment. And the watch was here within 4 days. Wow. So it would have been an identical service to the Christopher Ward service. So an express air delivery from the UK as well. And super happy with that turnaround in terms of the thing. But then again, I've waited for over a year and a half.
Yeah, I thought that was because of the shipping. I was
that's 4 days, okay, I feel good, but what's 4 days, another 4 weeks, so who cares, right?
Yeah.
So so there's a bit of logistics talk, why the package is light. Well, either that or somebody stole my watch and re-sealed the box. In that case, I'll have to be claiming against DHL.
I have a question. Whereabouts did this come from?
UK.
Wow,
Cool. UK. Just before that, I think there is a bit of something I want to talk about in general in terms of the watch market. There are a lot of YouTube channels that's run by like watch dealers, actual grey market watch dealers. Because of the last, let's just call it last 6 months to 12 months, the watch market has been on a very rapid decline. And these sort of, YouTube channels got really, really popular because of COVID. People had nothing to do and they were researching watches, and that's what really shot up, and these people made a lot of money. On one hand, they actually are saying the market is reducing.
Right.
But they follow up very quickly and saying, well, if this is the time you want to buy that watch, it's a good time to buy now, right? Do not buy a watch. That was my previous advice. Do not buy a watch because it's still sliding down, okay? It's probably not even halfway yet, guys. So if you buy now, you're going to be overpaying because this time next year, the watch prices are going to be even lower, right? I personally feel whatever watch you're looking at, premium watch, over $5,000 watch that you're currently looking at, that's costing over $5,000 now, I reckon it's still got at least another 20% to go. So unless you want to spend extra 20% and make these great dealers rich, do it. But otherwise, I personally will not be doing it. I will not be buying any watch right now, and I'll definitely be waiting until the second half of 2024 for me to think about a purchase that has to sort of coincide with something special. Our company's 10th year anniversary. So if there was any time to acquire a good timepiece, that would be it.
Definitely, I'll be curious what it would be to represent something that massive.
I already know.
Oh,
I already know.
oh wow, okay.
And I've already put a deposit down.
Wow, okay.
So I put a deposit down again over a year ago. And I just got informed recently that that watch was completed.
Wow.
So to prepare for the 10th year anniversary. So the only catch is that I have to go to Germany to pick it up.
Oh. DHL isn't going to bring it to you?
It's a little bit complicated, but I want to share that information.
Wow.
So it's a good time to acquire watches, especially to all your aspiring watch folks. There are a lot of good deals. I reckon there'll be so many deals. There's a lot of watches out there. Please do not listen to any YouTube channel who are a shop or a great dealer who are selling some things on the side or something. There's a commercial element into it, okay? Don't blame them for what they are because this is their business. But just from someone who hasn't got skin in the game, I'm not trying to make money from all the viewers of this sub channel. We're not selling any watches yet.
Yeah, oh, TGL watches.
I mean, come on, this is these guys' business, you know what I mean? They have to try to sell watches, you understand? But my personal opinion is the market is very soft. Slide downward at the moment. Don't catch it middle of the way because you're going to get caught out. So with that comment, I think we better get into this.
Yeah, very exciting.
Okay, I think movie magic, Jerry, behind the camera, or you're going to be doing the editing anyway. So this will be sped up.
Silence of the Lambs sort of vibes.
Yeah, because it's got the moth and stuff, right? Yeah.
I think it's the same type of moth with the skull.
It does look like a bit like that. It's quite interesting that they're, you know what would have happened? I think this box might have been, so the reason why this box wasn't sealed is that some scumbag that works in customs somewhere wasn't happy that they can use an X-ray to scan through it, and they would have seen this as a watch, but they chose to open this and inspect it in case it was something illegitimate. Wow. I can't call them scumbags. They are doing their job, but god damn it, you ruined my, unboxing experience, for crying out loud.
They're probably too excited and they want to see it for themselves. No, they probably did a little video for themselves.
Let's hope they haven't taken it. So, this is the Kopf watch. Okay, this is the famous Kopf watch. To all watch aficionados or wannabe aficionados who's been on YouTube channel, looking at YouTube channels, especially Watchfinders. Is it Watchfinders?
Yeah,
channel?
Watchfinders.
I think it's Watchfinders. They had a massive talk up of this person, which is German. His name is German Polosin. So he is based out of London. I think his little watch shop in London is called Underground Horology or Horology Underground, and what it is, he's basically a watchmaker, and what they do is they will fix other people's watches and movements, and they service complex movements. I wouldn't classify these guys as a micro brand. I mean, because there's only 100 pieces of this made. In fact, there's still a few allocations left online. You got to basically decide on a serial number.
I like the case. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow, that is. I've never seen anything like it.
That's a hefty watch. So it's the robot face. It's the robot face. So he's basically going, you know what? I'm just going to create something crazy and wacko. And when I first saw it being reviewed by Watchfinders and talked about this guy's watchmaking experience and what all of this is all basically created by him. I believe he also hand create these pieces. So it is basically, you know, a lot of work that's gone into this in terms of casting the mold and then put, you know, like every single design element has been individually designed and applied, right? So as you guys can see,
That has to be like the most unique watch I've ever seen in my life. Wow.
how cool is that?
The creativity in that.
Have a look at it, enjoy it.
Wow. I'm already like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, how's that? I'm already trying to figure out how to read it. Where's the hours? Where's
So
the
that will
minutes?
be an hour and minutes there,
Wow.
you see? So the left eye will be an hour
amazing.
and right will be the minutes, I would say.
Even the band has caught my eye. With
Yeah.
how amazing the face
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
the
yeah.
Band's almost like I saw like sort of like chainmail type of
Yeah.
vibe to it, but
Well, to be honest, like I still got to learn how to read this because it's like
it's very interesting.
I would say yes. I've unboxed it with you, so I don't know how this thing operates yet.
Yeah.
But I would imagine logic would dictate left will probably be the hour, right will be the minute, and the crown is where the mouth is.
Wow.
you
Yeah, I was
see?
wondering how to adjust
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Right. So
Beautiful. It looks like there seems to be some text on each of the dials.
yes,
but
there
I'll
is.
try and make it
So
out.
there is a test. So this is just Kopf, Kopf and oh god, I can't even read it. Kopf and Polosin? I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Kopf, I don't know. Kopf, what is it? Can you read it? It's
Kopf.
Yeah.
Kopf. It's like nozo. I'm not sure. Is that maybe the type of it? It's like it looks like it's the logo and then O, like a ZO or something. Interesting.
I don't know. I like the lighting because my eyes are not focusing for some
It's
reason.
an interesting text as well.
Yeah.
It's very.
So Daniel, we just seen the loom. So these are little tritiums valves. So back in the days how they make this effect before they designed the current powder application of getting something bright, they use a radioactive material which is tritium. Right?
Oh wow.
And so he's gone to the old-fashioned way.
Well, that was cool. How it was flicking.
Yeah. And so he's used 26 vials of these little tritium vials as the loom on the eyes.
Such a beautiful color or
Yeah.
colors because the.
That's right.
there's a
So
lot
you
of
get to choose all of that.
Wow.
So I chose, see how we had the 12 o'clock, it was orange loom and everything else was green. You can actually choose. So I could have gone, well, I want the 12 o'clock green, all the others 12. Because every one of these pieces are handmade. Handmade and hand finished, handcrafted by this bloke, right? And on the booklet to actually say because it's handmade, some of the surfaces are like also at the end. You see that rough part here?
Yeah.
Right, and at the back, it's all hand hammered.
Oh, it's like all different textures.
Yeah, it's all different textures, so it's all hand finished. The whole thing is handcrafted, right? The movement is a 2892, which is an ETA movement. It's a slightly more superior than a standard 2840 something, or even SW200. So he's used that movement, which is great movement. But notice the rotor is like the brain,
Yeah.
like it's like the brain design.
That is genius.
Yeah. You see the brain motif on the front on, right? You can see brain, but on the side, what do you see when you look at it side?
Side on.
Okay, side on to the rotor. Look at the side on rotor effect. No, it's still got that machine finish, right? So on the surface, you see the design of the eye, but on the side, you still got the traditional machine finish, like all of the circular little polishing finish of what you normally see on the case back. So, and there's only 100 pieces of this. I believe due to the price point of this particular watch, and I guess not a lot of people know about it, and this is why it wasn't taken up. As soon as I read the story about how this guy literally handcrafts this, and then, you know, just some of the stories about what type of watches he would service in London, you know. The reputation is that he would service watches where other watchmakers wouldn't service. So this guy is, you know, he's a proper watchmaker.
Yeah.
And when I heard the story that he wants to design this whole watch and to, you know, hand create, hand hammer some of the surface and all that sort of stuff, I thought, you know what a great story, what a great, you know, I respect that, right? Rather than some folk that might be famous due to their, whatever, how they got famous, be it YouTube or they could even be a watchmaker, but they just go to Asia, buy a whole lot of parts and then just assemble it and then sell it to you. And I was like, well, no, I mean, I can do that. You can do that. You know, we should actually do an episode where we get a catalog of sorts and we order these parts from Asia and we can actually build our own watch.
Interesting. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, exactly. But this is different. Here's a watchmaker that actually decided to make his own design in terms of what the watch. Every element of this is hand finished and handcrafted, right? He's hand hammered this skull out of a solid block of. I mean, feel the heft on this.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, like, I wonder when you wear it, like, when you
try it on. Try it on.
You don't definitely. You should definitely try it on first.
You know, you're wearing a watch with that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you can go to any watch party and they've asked for my wrist size and they've adjusted the wrist, the bracelet to my watch size.
Oh, it has a fill.
So it's perfect.
Wow,
it's
perfect. Yeah.
Look at it. You go to any watch event. Right, they can be wearing Pateks, they can be wearing APs, they can be wearing God knows what. They can be wearing the grandmother, right? Right? And you shove this out. Come on, man.
They'll turn every head.
There's only 100 slots. I believe there could be there might be less than 10 slots left. I think 90 are sold. So there's only 90 other people on this planet that has this particular watch.
Wow.
What are the chances of you rocking up at a watch event, another person wearing this watch?
No.
Not many, very slim, right? So he's used a half decent movement, but it's everything else. The whole piece here is hand finished.
Wow.
So this is why on the booklet you actually wrote that because even though there's 100 slots for it, and they generally look the same, because it's the hand finished nature, no two pieces are going to be identical.
Wow.
There's going to be some imperfections that makes the watch. And the reason why I don't call this a micro brand is there's only 100 pieces. It's not a micro brand. And it's not like he's got 50,000 other different series, you know, they call it limited edition, 50 of this, 50 of that, 100 of that, but you've got 10, 15 different styles.
Exactly.
You're not a micro, you're just saying limited for sake of limited, you know what I mean? Change this. Whereas this guy literally only has 100 pieces of this, right, that he wants to make. But as you order it, the entire process, they ask you questions. They go, what do you want to be etched on the back of the watch? So all of this design at the back is what I want him to put on there. So it's even more unique to me.
Personal, yeah.
And you know what else is special? On the inside of this case, they also say you can inscribe something on the underside of the case.
Underside. Wow.
So I've left in this particular watch a very special message for the very few people that will ever open up this watch to see. I don't know how to open up this watch, so that means that I know what the message is, but I will actually never get to see it. But the ones that will get to see the message on the back of this watch will be a watchmaker to service it, maybe once every 5 years. The message I left in there will put a smile on their face.
Wow, okay.
You know, and that's the beauty of this watch. So this isn't a micro brand.
No.
This is what I will call almost a bespoke watch, right? It's a unique design. Every part of this, in terms of the color of the eyes, the tritium color, the messages on the back, the messages inside the case. So this isn't a micro brand, guys. This is a very special thing. And these type of watches can only come around once in the future, a while. And this is why as soon as I recognize that, I go, you know what, it's a little bit pricey, but you know what, I'm actually happy to spend money with that.
Definitely.
Because it was a year and a half of communication journey, you know, going through COVID, the collaboration, they were very communicative. And the whole experience was just, you know, you felt like you were part of the process. And I'm just glad that this ride have accumulated. Like first I thought it might be massive, but it isn't.
No, actually
it doesn't
really good.
No, it feels really, really nice. Like
it looks
it's a really good size. Yeah. And it goes with my jacket color, actually.
Yeah, I was about to say, actually, really, you would think something like that would be hard to match with, but like, it really matches with what you're wearing.
So my wrist is just shy of 7 inches. And you know what? I don't feel this is out of proportion with my, 7 inches is pretty skinny wrist, but I don't feel that this is big at all. The Kopf watch, it's finally here in my hands. And I am one of the 100 owners of this particular timepiece. And I love it.